I called him and I said, "Good morning, Mr. Escher. I just wanted to let you know what a brilliant artist I think you are." And that's all I wanted to say. But then he said, "I'm not an artist. I'm a mathematician."
"6 years. You made a mistake, but you can still have a life."
I didn't kill anyone. 500 shares in Netscape at 20 a share.
I got a job for you in LA. We're going to make a lot of money.
I'm a friend of Slava's. I'm here to pick up his money.
There a problem here?
So, what were you doing at that pawn shop?
6 years ago, I get sent on some pickup. They lands me in jail.
We have got to move on. I am begging you to let this go.
Looks like you're doing all right.
Welcome home, brother.
It was him. Ricky set me up.
You're going to lose her.
Just trying to make things right.
Michael, this is the beginning for you.
They threatened our daughter. I can't trust you to keep us safe.
Go!
I did as I was told.
Gotta see an old friend.
You're gonna have a whole army after you.
You really made a mess.
This is our only chance. We have to take it.
We need calm. The world needs him to stop what's coming. And this child, she's the only one he'll communicate with.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her. And I think that in some way, Kong did the same. Godzilla.
These are dangerous times.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people, and we don't know why.
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
The myths are real. There was a war. And they're the last ones standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gon' stop for me. Here we go.
Kong bows to no one.
Tuesday, January 1st, 1856. With little pride and less hope, we begin the new year. Who is that?
Good afternoon. I'm Tally.
Abigail.
I hope I'm not keeping you from something.
I'm glad you've come. Meeting you has made my day.
Oh, how pleasant and uncommon it is to make someone's day.
I guess I'm supposed to offer a toast.
What my husband means is he's so happy to finally get together.
Did you miss me?
Yes.
Our farm is a slaughterhouse right now. My husband is killing his hogs. And I resolved to visit you so that there would be something in my day other than his meanness. So what do you think? What do you think about us?
I don't know how to put it into words.
It's been my experience that it's not always those who show the least who actually feel the least.
When I was 7, an earthquake knocked down our house and barn.
An earthquake.
The dread never fully went away. What was safe if the solid earth could do that?
When the day is done, my mind turns to her and I think, why are we to be separated?
I don't feel I have a wife. I have certain expectations and you have certain duties.
We shall sing like birds in a cage. We haven't seen you for days. Have you been ill? What is happening? Are you in danger?
I would die without you.
Do you know what memory it is that I most cherish? It's of your turning to me with that smile once you realized that you were loved.
Astonishment and joy. Astonishment and joy.
Are you okay?
She said she was feeling better.
We see that regularly with schizophrenia. But it can't be cured.
Hanging in there.
Honey, your father's gonna take the door off the hinges if you keep locking it.
Do something. It's not real. It's not real. Did you hear that? There was a girl next door screaming for help.
Rain, there's nobody out here.
There's a little girl in your attic. I saw her.
There's no one up there.
She's lying.
You're telling me that your neighbor kidnapped a little girl and has her chained in her attic, right? Do you
I
realize
just
how
need
that
you to
sounds?
trust me.
I do. All right.
There's no one up there. Your mind is just playing tricks on you. Please stay away from that house.
This is a serious accusation, one that'll likely have equally serious consequences.
What the hell, man? When you said she works Monday through Friday, it would have been helpful to mention it was at her school.
Get it together. She's not real.
There's no one up there. Your mind is just playing tricks on you. Your mind is just playing tricks on you.
If you go over there, they will take you away from us.
I don't care. What if it was me? I'm not just gonna sit here. No, wait!
Your mind is just playing tricks on you.
What is a change in society? A change is you cannot even imagine a world any other way.
For most of the world, Nichelle Nichols is Lieutenant Uhura, pop culture icon. But what they don't know is that she changed the space program forever.
The astronaut corps was really kind of the old boys club. It was all white Anglo-Saxon male.
Oh, I dreamed of becoming an astronaut, but NASA said that women weren't being considered for the job.
The argument was made that there were no qualified black people.
When is America going to put a woman in space? When is America going to put a black person in space?
We could have done it if they would just let us.
I resented that and decided I was going to do something about it.
And she's saying,
where are my people?
That was the spark that caused NASA to say, how do we go about this?
I challenged everyone to answer the question, and NASA said, how about Lieutenant Uhura?
Ms. Nichols has gone from science fiction to science fact.
I will bring you so many qualified people. The world will never be the same again.
This is your NASA.
She went into it to be an actress. She ended up changing the world.
I think it's one of the most fantastic stories to be told to the American people.
The world got to see that our women are strong, yes, but they're also smart.
We owe a great debt of gratitude to Nichelle Nichols.
All I can do is think of Nichelle Nichols as a force of nature.
I said, if they let me in the door, I will open it so wide they will see the world.
All right, guys, remember what we're looking for. And don't trust anyone.
Whoa, what?
Hey, baby. Where are your parents? Hey, who's baby? What? Really? A con baby? Impressive. We could use someone like you. Let's catch you up. My name is Raya. Our lands have been at war for as long as we can remember. Our people never see eye to eye.
My daughter, I believe our people can come together again, but someone has to take the first step.
Now, in order to restore peace, we must find the last dragon.
I wish to join this fellowship of butt kickery.
Let's go. We'll have to watch our backs. We're not the only ones looking. 6 years of searching. Please let this be it. Oh, mighty Sisu!
Who said that?
We really need your help.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not like the best dragon. Have you ever done like a group project, but there's like that one kid who didn't pitch in as much, but still ended up with the same grade?
We're doomed. You and the dragon are coming with me. My sword here says we're not. The world's broken. You can't trust anyone.
Maybe it's broken because you don't trust anyone. You just have to take the first step. I just shape changed.
Dragons can do that?
Look how close my butt is to my head. It's gonna make digestion so much faster.
In theaters or ordered on Disney Plus with Premier Access, March 5th.
You eat them?
Yeah. What do you do?
I lend people money. There's a lot of foolish people who think they can take advantage of you. Soon things get ugly. It's nothing personal. It's strictly business.
May I remind you that these evaluations are part of your parole requirements. Mia, how's she doing?
Fine, I guess.
What's she up to?
Are you in some kind of trouble?
I owe some money for some big drug lord.
You better hurry up. You're actual psychopaths who enjoy killing and torturing. Give me my money. I cannot pay you. I said, give me my money! You want to blame someone? Blame the ones who put the drugs in her hand.
You're all she's got left.
Just get the debts paid. Come on! This is your last chance. When your clock's punched, your clock's punched. You do what you gotta do.
So, Sue, is Daniel enjoying his summer holidays?
Not really. He was meant to be visiting his father in Florida. But let's just say Bob isn't the most reliable. Hello? I'm afraid you're stuck with boring old me for 6 weeks. But we'll have fun.
Sorry to hear about his trip. Daniel seems quite philosophical about it all, though.
I don't want to be here, do I? I want to be in Florida, where I'm supposed to be, with Dad.
I think he's quite disappointed, to be honest. He spends so much time on his own.
You weren't exactly life and soul at his age. When was the last time you had a night out?
Just these 3 you wanted to borrow?
As it happens, I'd rather like to borrow you for an evening, too.
Why were you on the phone to my history teacher?
We just had a bit of a flirt.
Please stop talking now.
If it makes you feel uncomfortable,
It does.
then we can talk about it.
Talking about it makes me uncomfortable.
Do you smoke weed? All the goths in my ear smoke weed.
I'm not a goth.
What are you then?
Dunno.
If you actually thought anything mattered, you'd do something about it. But you don't, because there's no point.
I just want to understand.
Well, you wouldn't, so leave it.
I just wanted us to do something fun, but you're right. I should have known you'd just be rude and ungrateful.
Well, it's not my fault you're the most boring person in the world.
We did once used to have quite a nice time together, you know. What you said earlier about why'd we bother? We're still here, aren't we? We can't have mucked things up too badly.
And I'll send you all the prayers that I can find.
Slušaj, Daro. Sutra će doći one žene iz Zagreba što nose djecu. Moraš ga dat.
Ne mogu.
Moraš. Inače će ga odmah vratiti u bolnicu. Završit će ko ona djeca malo prije. Jedna djevojčica što je bila na spisku da pođe je ubijena u podrumu. Imam njen redni broj, pa da probamo pod njenim imenom da ode.
Mogu s njim.
Ne može. Nema kako.
Ne dam da nas razdvoje.
Daro. I da kreneš, kad vas budu davali po kućama, sigurno će vas razdvojiti. Vjeruj mi. Ovo je jedini spas za njega.
Prstenje, lanci, naušnice, sve je ovdje da se preda.
Nemojte mi to. To mi od pokojne majke, ne uzimaju to, kad te molim.
Mene je majka zavjetovala da ga čuvam. Ja te zavjetujem da čuvaš i moju djecu ako se meni šta desi.
Ne uzimaj mi ga!
Ne ostavljate me se i kao umor.
Tamo.
Niko nas neće razdvojiti. Sekati se kune. Ovo ti je logor smrti. Odavle izlaza nema. Ti moraš sve izdurat. Sve, Daro, moraš.
Gdje ćeš ti, mama?
Hey there, you Matt?
Yeah.
I'm Faith. I'm your hospice nurse.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How there?
I'm Dane.
Dan?
Dane, with the
Dane.
E. Yeah.
Dane.
Dane is a friend. He's just been staying with us to help out.
Well, what a nice friend.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful day out, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, that seems nice.
The experts all week long, they were calling for rain, rain, rain. It's been nothing but sunshine. I was just texting with my girlfriend. We were supposed to go to the movies tonight. The last place I want to be on a night like this is stuck in a movie theater. Know what I mean? So I said, why don't we grab a 6-pack of Corona and head on down to the beach, right?
Sounds nice.
Which room is Nicole in?
She's down here on the left into the hall.
Okay, why don't you go take a little rest and I'll handle it from here. Go sit down and put your feet up. Okay? Dane, make him go sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Why do you keep closing your laptop every time I walk by?
You look stressed.
Open this door!
Work's been, crazy. I've always wanted to change the world.
How?
Amazon,
For drugs. But you can't buy drugs on the internet.
What if you could? Using Bitcoin, I just made 75 grand in the last 90 minutes, babe.
That's 1.2 million a day.
This guy's the first millennial gangster. You gonna crack this the old-fashioned way, Agent Bowden?
Everything they know, they learned off a screen. Not staring down the barrel of a gun. Experience matters.
Oh! When you snatch him up, send me a fax.
The dark net.
Something special came in the mail.
The game's changing. It's gonna be every suburb in America.
This website needs to be shut down immediately.
I'm the one that's gonna bring this brick down.
You crossed this line. There ain't no going back.
You're getting obsessive.
We get him on conspiracy to commit murder. Checkmate.
Come on, hold your breath.
What you do with my money? This thing is gonna outlive all of us.
Are you Detective Jimmy Baz?
Yeah, that's me.
Our son is missing. Please help us find our son.
I don't think I'm the right guy for this.
Who is this guy? You know him?
Hello, Jimmy. I didn't think you'd take a case like this.
I'm not looking for trouble.
It's too late for that. You already found some trouble.
I told you I was in Afghanistan at the start of the war. Have you ever heard of Bachabazi? Bachabazi are young boys, normally ranging from the age of 12 up to their early 20s. They're either stolen or bought from their parents and made to dress like girls for their masters. Basically prostitutes.
He came to the country in 2008. And year after year, boys went missing after that.
You have no idea what I have to live with every day.
I gotta see this through.
Shoot him! You want your revenge?
Then let him rot in the jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah, no, that's what it's all about, right? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most extraordinary, exciting, and unforgettable experience available on this planet. Now, for millions of years, mankind lived in fear of nature. We ran from it, we hid from it, we worshipped it. But now, we've conquered it for our own entertainment. Now we're in charge. Phase 1 is built, but Phase 2, well, it's a whole new level of ambition. Tens of thousands of visitors a month, hundreds of millions of dollars a year, all of it powered by free geothermal energy for the eco-warriors amongst us. And you know the best part? We've only just begun. Let me tell you a little story. My father gave me this watch when I was about that big. What do you hear? He said, listen carefully. So I put it to my ear and I said, money. I mean, only a lunatic would build a world-class resort on a ticking time bomb of molten earth, right? Wrong. There is no chance of this beast howling again for at least 150 years. And they all know that too, but they don't want to be reminded of it. Because today's tourists want to live life on the edge. They want to bungee jump over rivers full of crocodiles. They want to eat poisonous blowfish in Tokyo. They want to feel like they're dancing with death, living life to the full, all the while knowing that, in fact, they're perfectly safe. And that is why Chanwo is the must-see destination for the selfie generation. Welcome to the most extraordinary and unforgettable experience available on this planet. Tens of thousands of visitors a month. We've only just begun.
Nature spectacle presented as entertainment.
I mean, only a lunatic would build a world-class resort on a ticking time bomb of molten earth, right?
The mountain's waking up. I need time to study it.
We're all going to be fine.
So I want to begin with a simple question. You've been pursuing justice all your life. You've been singing about justice all your life.
Right.
So, can music change the world?
The Armenian hard rockers System of a Down are political and popular.
The Grammy Award-winning band
sold nearly 20 million CDs.
It's time to make the Turkish government pay for their crime!
Calling on the world to recognize the forgotten Armenian genocide of 1915, but also taking on Armenia's own government.
The people are out there tired of a corrupt regime and they want it to change.
It's our responsibility to tell you these things and to rock you at the same time.
The things you're talking about are reflecting what's really going on. A lot of people just don't want to talk about it. Not talking about it doesn't make it go away.
Armenia is going through this injustice, and this hold on the populace and their destiny was happening by a handful of corrupt elitists.
I think Armenians in the diaspora
craved somebody to get real political change.
It wasn't just a band playing music, it was a musical cause taking the stage.
Whatever statement I make is based on an injustice occurring somewhere that I want to rectify. I don't think about what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it. I just open my mouth and it comes out. Music changes our intuitive hearts, and our logic being a part of the process can change the world. But it requires people realizing that they have the power.
Before we begin, I just want to thank Barb and Star for hosting tonight's Talking Club and for making their famous, usual hot dog soup. Again.
You're welcome. It's a simple recipe.
Simple. Oh, Gail's not here, but it's 6 o'clock on the dot, so it's time to lock the door.
I'm here.
You're late, Gail. Bye-bye.
Is it hard to become a Supreme Court justice because you're a woman?
I did very well in law school. It was not possible to do much better. There was not a single law firm in the whole city of New York that would invite me to come even for an interview. I suspected that the door was closed because of my sex, so the barriers were there. In those days, I had 3 strikes against me. One is I was Jewish. Another, I was a woman. And then the one that I think really did me in was I had a 4-year-old daughter.
Ruth spent the next 10 years just blasting the door open.
Women traditionally were deemed lesser citizens.
That wouldn't concern Mr. Duran, would it?
Mr. Duran has a right to a jury reasonably representative of the community.
Without that kind of skill set, everything that life threw at her, we may not have her on the Supreme Court today.
It is very difficult to know where I would be right now if it wasn't for Justice Ginsburg and her opinion.
If women are to be leaders in life and in the military, then men have got to become accustomed to taking commands from women. And men won't become accustomed to that if women aren't let in.
She's experienced enormous sadness in her life. She's lived through backlashes to her life's work. We're in the middle of a backlash right now.
I strongly dissent from today's opinion.
What is going on that she has become this cult figure now?
She just is who she is. She's very confident, very aware of herself.
Recognizing that this is probably the last time that the American people will ever have a chance to glimpse you as a person and what you would like them to think most of all when they think of you.
Nasrin Sotoudeh is a prominent lawyer in Iran who's been fighting for children's rights, women's rights, and human rights.
She is one of the bravest voices in Iran.
She took on cases that other lawyers were too afraid to take on.
We've seen Nasrin Sotoudeh jailed for defending human rights.
And it has cost her and her young family a lot.
Protesting against the law which forces Iranian women to wear the hijab.
The country's most prominent human rights activist and a voice for the voiceless.
I had been in Iran maybe a week, and I knew how to toe the line as a woman. And then I meet Nasrin Sotoudeh, who doesn't toe the line
at all.
داستان یک عمریه که ما با این مسائل دست و پنجه داریم نرم میکنیم ولی اجازه نمیدیم که باز دست به خون دیگرانی آلوده کنیم.
On Wednesday, Nasrin Sotoudeh was again arrested. She had been tried and convicted in absentia. According to her husband, she intends to continue her activism from prison.
هیچ جامعه‌ای بدون پرداخت هزینه به هیچ جا نرسیده. باید همه احزاب، گروه‌ها، افراد آزادانه بتونن تو بحث‌ها مشارکت کنن. اینه که این پرونده برای من اهمیت داره.
Have you ever read The Sociopath Next Door?
I don't live next door.
Nevertheless, have you read it?
No.
Do you know what a sociopath is? Lack of conscience is the biggest trait.
I'm really sure I don't know what you mean.
I'm sure that you do, and now you're gonna gaslight me.
Gaslight?
Yeah, it's named after an old movie where a husband drives his wife insane by making her doubt herself.
You make me doubt myself.
I first met the kid when he infiltrated our small town newspaper right after my wife died. I say infiltrated because I believe it was a deliberate action designed to meet me. After that, every time I went someplace, he was there. And no matter where he turned up, he would always say,
"We're on the same wavelength."
There are different types of sociopaths. Most of them live in the city. There are just a few stragglers up here.
Do you have the money to tailgate me?
What are you, crazy? You could have caused an accident.
He's a sociopath.
Oh, no, I have a sister-in-law who's one of those. I really, really don't like her.
Why are you doing this for me? Because I like to help people. And it's also not my truck.
Watch the road! You ever crash?
What?
Crash!
I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. I've been down a road and a cloud of smoke to some land. I ain't bought if I can just get off of this LA freeway.
I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Towns Van Zant, and this is my dog Geraldine here. Geraldine, come here. Geraldine? It's the first song I ever wrote, by the way.
Is it?
Well, sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. And it's all right now. I just hit my stride.
Women love an outlaw, I heard folks say, and I'll be an outlaw till my dying day. They call it Texas, it's a mighty fine place to be. Russ, Texarkana, El Paso, and Oklahoma, out to old Mexico. nothing insane at all. People in Texas sure do make me feel at home.
Sounds like work.
No, tell them I'm in my chair.
Yes, he's just walked in.
This is unexpected. I can't believe I'm actually having lunch with spies. I'm just a salesman.
Exactly. You're a civilian, so the KGB won't be watching.
It would be a real service to Great Britain.
What do you want me to do? I'm here to open a door to the top manufacturers in the West. Will I be putting myself in danger?
If this mission was the least bit dangerous, you really are the last man we'd send.
Make sure you wear it while you're in Moscow.
What does this do? Shoot poison darts?
Everyone you meet, assume they're KGB. Every Russian is an eye of the state.
You'll just be a courier.
Just a courier for Russian secrets.
From now on, you will be selling one thing. The idea that you are an ordinary businessman and nothing more than an ordinary businessman.
The weapons of war must be abolished before they abolish us.
I am asking you to stop going to Moscow. I am asking you as your wife.
I didn't want you to be involved. What if I get caught? They'd execute me, correct?
We can't get him out. If things were the other way around, Penkovsky would abandon you.
He would never leave me to die, and I'm not leaving him. I'm volunteering to bring back the best source of Soviet intelligence you've got at a time where Russia and America are on the brink of nuclear war.
Maybe we're only two people, but this is how things change.
What are you doing? Oh, I was just playing with this lamp. Oh. I'm Star, short for Starbra.
Assume yours is Barbara.
Nope, just Barb. Plain old Barb.
I want to thank Barb and Star for hosting tonight's Talking Club and for making their hot dog soup. I like the salt.
I like the hot dog.
It's not as runny as it usually is.
What is she trying? I hope she gives me bigger teeth. Love big teeth. She loves big teeth. Even if it's just two eyes on a bunch of teeth. It would be so nice. Look, my new phone case. I love it! It's like I'm listening to the ocean. Wait, we don't have cell phones. I know I'm gonna take it home and glue it to our landline. Hi! 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 I'm Barb, and this is Star.
Room number again, please, sir?
611.
6'11"? Oh my, Barb. Oh my gosh, he's 6'11". 6'11"? We're in 124. And time for a cocktail? Stop! Okay, you go into the bathroom, I'll lay out our bottoms and tops.
You know what we should wear tonight?
Our evening culottes.
Mommy, my dear, where have you been all this time?
We miss you.
Come and you enjoying your life? The new life I made for you?
Is this the Nomi that burned down the Malibu house?
That was an accident.
Yes, a very, very expensive accident. What did you promise?
We've all heard this story. I have another one.
You own me big time.